Welcome to this investment strategy update presented by FFR Trading. Today we're going to feature Lee Gettess's premium option trading systems, the precision market timing program, and his OForce stock index trading program. Here's a few things to think about before we get started. Why am I looking? Maybe you're looking at your IRA and the performance of your IRA. Right now the stock market is down about 15 to 20% depending on which markets you're looking at. Maybe your IRA is underperforming. Could you use a strategy like this to improve the performance? If you were getting between a 50 to 100+% return on average per year, would that help? What are you looking for? Are you looking to do this yourself? Are you looking to have what we call broker-assisted trading, where the broker would execute the trades on your behalf so it could be completely hands-free? Maybe you're running a business, or maybe you work during the day and you're not able to be in front of the computer to do this yourself. And finally, if you do find a program that fits, what steps are you going to take to get started? Remember this: nothing in your financial world changes until you take that first step to make that change. Here's the important risk disclosures. Trading is risky business. I think you'll all agree. Most people try to do this themselves. What we suggest is you leave this to the professionals. We have proven traders with proven strategies. This gives you far better odds in the long run than attempting to do this by yourself. All right, here's what we'll cover today. First, we'll review who we are here at FFR and what we do. I'll introduce you to Lee Gettess. We'll take a look at the academics of his trading programs. We'll review the performance statistics since inception. We'll take a look at some of the trade alerts, the actual trade alerts, and all the educational material that comes with the courses. All our programs are what we call learn and earn programs. So they're not just signal services. You also get all the educational material that trader puts out with their strategy. So if you actually want to learn the strategy, you can do that. FFR Trading is a due diligence firm, and that means that we've been evaluating traders and their strategies for over 15 years to find real traders who make real money. So we sift through the thousands of strategies out there to bring you the best of the best. And how do we do that? Well, each strategy and each trader has to go through our 8-step certification process. Some of those steps include a thorough interview process where we get the rules for the strategy. The traders have to have at least 15 years of actual trading experience. We get a back test of the strategy and the trader's actual brokerage statements. If they can get through all that, the final step is we run the strategy on a live account to make sure that the trades are executed properly by the brokers and it performs as anticipated. It's a pretty thorough process, I think you would agree. All right, let's talk about Lee Gettess. Lee is a 35-year veteran of the financial markets. Many consider him the pro's pro. In 1988, he developed the renowned Volpat trading system, which at the time was ranked one of the top performing trading systems in the world by the prestigious Futures Truth rankings of the world's top trading systems. In 1993, Lee sold his Volpat trading system for over $675,000 to a group of professional traders, including two big public funds, one of the largest banks in North America as well. In 1994, he made public his market mapping technique, which improved the performance of every trading system tested by 4 times or more. As the famous Larry Williams says, it's the best I've seen for minimizing losses. In 1996, Lee began accepting students and shortly thereafter launched the Insider's Tip Sheet. In 2006, he gave the trading world the 5-step guide to trading profits, how I built a wonderful life trading the markets and how you can too, as his legacy. Today, Lee remains active in the financial markets through strategies like precision market timing and his OForce trading program. He also helps and continues to help scores of other traders reach their financial goals. All right, let's talk first about Lee Gettess's precision market timing options program. Precision market timing is a long-only strategy. What Lee is looking for is oversold conditions on a higher time frame, and then he'll come down to a lower time frame to see if there are signs that that momentum is slowing, and if it slows enough, they'll look to get long by buying a call. It trades on average about 4 to 5 times per month and can have 3 to 4 open positions at any one time. All right, now let's take a look at the performance of this strategy. This goes back from January of 2018 through July of this year, 2022. And this is based on a starting balance of $10,000 here. And he's going to allocate a maximum of $1,200 per trade. All right, you see the date range here. In that time, that $10,000 non-compounded turns into $236,380 of net profit. That's a 2,364% return on capital. Right? That averages 534% a year. Right? Think about these numbers now. If you're looking at a monthly average on a $10,000 account, he's averaging about $4,400 per month. A very high win rate, 77% winners. Right, the average winner, $577. The average loss, $432. So he's relying on that high accuracy to get the equity curve moving in the right direction. But just compare these numbers to what you're doing currently, whether you're trying to manage your own money or if you have somebody else doing this for you. Would this be a good addition to your IRA? Would this help kind of supercharge your IRA, your retirement accounts, give you a shot at retirement, especially if you've got, a decade before you're getting ready to retire, or you desire to retire? Would this help? Would partnering with a trader like Lee and being able to either trade these signals yourself or have the broker assisted trading where the broker is executing the trades on your behalf, leaving you completely hands-free, would this help? Right, now here's an example of a buy to open trade alert from Precision Market Timing, and you can see it's very clear to buy to open. And it's going to tell you, in this case, it's the RTX March 18 $95 strike call. Enter this order at a hard limit price of $3.50. All right, most of the options that Lee is looking for are going to be priced at $6 or less. All right, now let's take a look at Lee's OForce options trading system. Now, OForce trades both puts and calls on the ETFs, the SPY, the S&P 500 ETF, the triple Qs, which is the NASDAQ, the Diamonds, or the DIA, which is the Dow, and the IWM, which is the Russell 2000. So just those 4 ETFs that he's monitoring. And again, he's looking for extreme weakness on a higher time frame, and then coming down to, let's say, the daily chart and looking for indications like divergence that the market is ready to move in the opposite direction. Now, he does play both sides, again, puts and calls. So if he's looking for an overbought situation as well, where the market has run up on, let's say, the weekly chart, and then looks for signs for divergence on the smaller time frame to see if things are ready to move in the opposite direction. Again, he's looking for options he can get preferably below $6. Trades an average of 3 to 4 times per month and can carry up to 2 to 3 positions at one time. Okay, here are the performance figures for OForce. And this goes back to January of 2018 through July of 2022 here. And again, $10,000, which is the minimum account balance recommended for these two strategies. Again, allocating no more than $1,200 per trade alert, non-compounded. During that time period, that $10,000 turns into $117,990. That's a 1,180% return on capital, averaging 258% per year. And the monthly average, a lot of people like to look at this to kind of gauge if you're looking for monthly income, what can I expect? Well, on average, on a $10,000 account size, about $2,100 in monthly profit on average. Wins 72% of the trades. All right, but here's the beauty with OForce. Average winner is $1,000 or just over $1,000. The average loss, just $500. So the wins are twice the size of the losses on average, which is a great thing when you're looking at trading strategies to have. And again, what would these kind of numbers, do for you? Whether you're trading yourself, would this help diversify your trading income? Having another trader with a different strategy than you're currently utilizing, would that help? Or maybe you've been trying to do this on your own and it hasn't been working out. The majority of traders that attempt to do this fail. All right, so this is why we partner you with professionals like Lee that are able to generate these kind of returns. All right, in fact, OForce is up over 80% so far in 2022. So it's a great strategy to add to your portfolio. Now, we do limit the number of subscribers to each of these services. A couple of the main reasons are, the quality control. Basically, each office is only so big, and they can only support so many subscribers. The other big one here is the volume control. They can only have so many people taking the exact same trades before this shows up on the big banks' radar. And if the big banks, if it comes up on their radar, they will trade against it. All right, so obviously we don't want that. So we do limit the number of subscriptions for each of these services. And that can mean that some of these may close periodically to new subscribers because they are full, right? Or they can't handle any more people, because there is a learn and earn part of this. There is an educational component. So they're not just sending out signals, right? The office is also handling questions from all the subscribers, regarding trade setups, regarding the strategy, and so on. So if you do think this is something that might benefit you, then you definitely want to jump in and lock your spot in. All right, again, these are what we call learn and earn programs, right? So they're not just signal services. You get all the educational material. So if you want to learn to trade that strategy, from that trader that you're following, you have the ability to do that. So let's talk about everything that comes with these services. Well, first of all, you get direct access to Lee. Any educated questions that you have regarding the markets, the methodology, Lee is available. Obviously, you get the trade alerts. They can be sent to your email or your cell phone or both. Again, the educational material that comes describing the entry rules, the exit rules, the money management aspect of it. And you do have access to those third-party registered brokers that have been trained to execute Lee's trades. This is an option if you are not available to execute these trades yourself, or you just want to be in a hands-free situation and allow the broker to execute the trades for you. And you get access to us here at FFR Trading. Our goal is to build you a well-rounded portfolio, a well-diversified portfolio of these strategies. So ideally, you have multiple traders all trading different strategies, maybe different markets. Like you can be trading the commodity markets, maybe options on some ETFs, options on stocks, Forex, and so on. If you've liked what you've seen, what you want to see more, or you want to talk to somebody, you have additional questions, you can give us a call directly at 800-883-0524 or email us at support@ffrtrading.com. We will need to ask you a few questions to make sure this is something that is a good fit for you. And if it is, we can introduce you to not only Lee Gettess, but also all of our other traders and their strategies and how they've performed. All right, we look forward to speaking with you, and everybody have a great day.